Hey everyone, Gina Stahl back coming to you from your Grit Leadership Council team. And today we are talking about wrapping it up. You guys have been through everything pretty much. You have been through your why and your dream board with Amber. You have gone over your hundreds list with me. And just so you can see it, I have the book that I use for my hundreds list. Just get a notebook, okay? Then you went through Blitzing with Tammy. Awesome tool, guys. You guys all have this readily available to you, your Blitz card, front and back. Okay? And then you went through the Party Pad presentation with Natasha. She also went through the catalog and the products. You went through Steps to Success. And then you went through quality over quantity, and then some personal development. And just to show you my favorite for personal development, it's my Bible. Yes, it's in black and green because I bleed everything black, green, and bling. There you have it. That is this company in a nutshell, and that's all there is to it. So what I want to tell you now is keep it that simple. Keep it simple. We just gave you all the tools that you need to succeed in this business. A couple other little tips, tricks that I want to go ahead and tell you about, and these are just overall business tips and tricks that you can choose to use or not use, but let me tell you, they really boost your business. The first one are lead boxes. If you go to leadbox.com, I believe, there's actually a little search bar and a drop-down menu, and you can click on It Works Global, and they're already pre-made for you. And what it is it's a box, and I believe they're in green and black. And then you can choose if you want the actual raffle forms on them, a pen on them, and you can take or leave. And they're at really cheap price points. And what you do is you buy them in bulk. I think they come 4, 10 to a pack, and you buy these lead boxes that have raffle forms and the pens attached. And what you're going to do is you are going to go into businesses. I would start at places like gyms, salons, hair salons, nail salons, massage therapists, your chiropractor, so doctor's offices, even down to restaurants, any type of business. What you're going to do is you're going to go in there and you're going to tell them, well, you're going to ask them if you can leave your lead box in their place of business, and in return, you're going to tell them that you are going to put out a monthly newsletter, and you will recognize them in your monthly newsletter, and you are going to send that out to all of your clients. So it's kind of a win-win situation for the business as well. You're getting their name out there, and you get to put a lead box right on the front counter of their business. That way, when people come in and out, they can fill out to win a free wrap, a free bottle of whatever you have chosen on there. But then once a week, you can go back in and stop in and grab that lead box, and you have all those leads to follow through with. That's a really good way to build your business and to help the community. The second thing, vendor shows and expos. Vendor shows and expos can be as cheap as $5-10 to get into like a church vendor show to thousands of dollars. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and spill thousands of dollars on these vendor shows, but there are a lot of them out there that you can get into that are really cheap, and you can set up a table, have a few empty product bottles, have a raffle paper set out so that you can collect people's information. And it's an awesome way to get in touch with tons of people within a couple of hours. And then you get a ton of leads on top of that. So look into doing those shows. Sometimes you have to judge if it's worth it. Sometimes you get the big bridal shows, and you know what, you do get a lot of business from those. I would recommend splitting them with some of your team members, maybe some of your downline, upline, even sideline. Split the cost between them. Don't put out thousands of dollars all by yourself. I don't recommend that. But get into some vendor shows. Another thing, use social media. your Facebook and your Instagram. We have a social media training now that you can purchase through your eSuite. I highly recommend you doing that. It'll tell you when to post on Facebook and Instagram. Use that as a tool to build your business. Don't always post, join my team, but use it to do what it was made to do, and that's creating relationships, okay? The next thing, we put out a ton of calls for you. We have our G.R.I.T team calls, and then there's also corporate calls. There's a corporate calendar on myitworksevents.com, and you can go through and you can listen to past calls and get the newer scheduled calls that are coming up. Get on as many of those calls as you can a week. It keeps your motivation up, it keeps you pumped, and it keeps you ready to go and learning all the new things that are coming out. So definitely get on those calls. Meetings, trainings. Go into myitworksevents.com and get to your local meetings and trainings. We do G.R.I.T meetings once a month and mini meetings all the time. And then there's huge corporate events. We have green carpet event coming up, conferences in January. Get to those events, as many as you can. You have no idea what the motivation will do for your business. Get there, okay? This business is a learn as you go business. Please do not worry about what a ambassador diamond makes or what they need to do to get there. Start out at the beginning. We set a limit. Ruby is kind of your starting point. Everything is built with rubies. So when you get into this business and you start, do not look past Ruby. Lisa Fuller said it best. When you get into the business, she didn't know how to get to Ruby till she got to Ruby, and then she could teach it. And then she didn't know how to get to Emerald until she got to Emerald and could teach it. Same with Diamond and all the way up. You learn as you go in this business. So don't worry about Diamond right now. Worry about Ruby. Get to Ruby, and then your upline will help you move to the next step. Okay? Keep it simple. We blitz, we wrap, we repeat. That is all. That's all we do in this company. And I mean, you can talk to the Black Diamonds, the top earners in this company, and they do the exact same thing that they did from day one. They blitz, they wrap, they repeat. That's it. Anyone can do this business. You can be from any walk of life and come in and do this business. We have people making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in another company, actually going out to a workforce and working, all the way to the stay-at-home moms, all the way to dads who do construction. I mean, all walks of life. That's all something about MLM companies. Anyone can do this. Here's another tip for you. Did you know that there's only one way to fail at an MLM business? One. You know what that is? It's quitting. Everyone who sticks in this business will be successful at it. If you stick to it, you will be successful. How cool is that? All you have to do is do not quit. Everyone's journey is their journey. Some people take longer to get there. I've seen we've had people go to Diamond in 9 days. That's crazy to me. I went Diamond in 3 months. That was crazy to me. I didn't think it could be done. Then we have people going Diamond in a year, 2 years. And that's awesome because you know what? They stuck to it and they made it. Everyone's journey is their journey. Just promise me, do not give up. Those are the only people that fail, are the people that give up. If you were to, do a brick and mortar business and build your own business, okay? Honestly, would you give it 2 months and if you weren't making a profit, just close the doors after putting millions of dollars into it? No, you wouldn't. I'm not even going to say you would not, I would like to think you wouldn't. You wouldn't. 5 years? Even then, some of these companies don't break even till 10, 15 years down the road. Think of how awesome what we have our hands on. $99, guys. $99 and you've built a business. But you have to give it time. You have to get the word out. We have all the tools in place, but you got to put the work into it. Just don't quit. I need you guys to promise me, give this business 2 to 5 years. That's what I'm asking. 2 to 5 years to have what most people will never have in their lifetime. Do not give up $50,000. Do not give up $50,000 a month because you're making $50,000 a year. You can make that type of money in this company. And it's not just a few people making that type of money. It's tons, thousands of people are making that type of money in this company. MLMs, you guys, $99, and you can build a legacy for your family. Just don't quit. That's if you get nothing else from this video, don't quit. Stick to it, okay? Sometimes you're going to have a slow go. Sometimes you're going to fire out, and then you're going to have a little, lapse of a slow time. It happens to all of us, okay? Just don't quit. I'm going to give you a call to action, and then I want to end with a story. First, your call to action. I want you to either get a lead box together and get your lead box into some small business somewhere in your area. Okay, that's your first one. Or you can call and book a vendor show or an expo. And what I want you to do is either one, I want you to take a picture of it, post it in our group on Facebook, and tag your upline, okay? So you're either going to get yourself into a vendor expo and take a picture of the form, the contract that you filled out, or you're going to get a lead box and you are going to get it in the business and take a picture of it in that business and post it on Facebook, tag your upline, okay? There's your call to action for this video. I'm going to end with a story. To this day, this is my favorite story that I heard through this company, and G.R.I.T told it to me, and I know she got it from somewhere else. But it hit home with me, and I'm hoping by telling it to you that it will hit home with you. For those of you that don't know, G.R.I.T currently is an Ambassador Diamond with It Works Global. She is our direct upline. She's our ambassador upline. And when we were at Green Carpet event in July of 2013, G.R.I.T showed up at my condo, my team's condo. I'm a diamond right now. G.R.I.T doesn't know who I am. Or at least I didn't think she did. But she does. And she showed up at our condo just to have pizza and some punch and to chit-chat about business and life. You don't get that in other companies. When do other companies' top earners come and hang out with you? That doesn't happen, but it does here. So she was sitting in our condo, and we had a wall. You notice the wall behind me? All right? Solid wall. There's no windows. There's no doors. I want you to picture a concrete wall, and this is what she had us all picture. There's a solid concrete wall behind you, okay? No windows, no doors. You have no tools, okay? It's just you on this side. And now I want you to think about your why. The nitty-gritty, the deep why. That why that makes you cry. Usually, what is that? Could be your kids, your husband, your wife, your spouse, your parents. Whatever that deep why is. If your why really is strictly money, pile of money, but whatever. Think about your kids, your family. Is on the other side of that wall, okay? Concrete wall, you have no tools. And you're sitting there, and your kids are screaming for you. They're screaming for you. Mom, help. You ever been there in a situation and you couldn't get to them? Your husband's over there screaming, your parents. What are you going to do to get through that wall? Are you going to sit there and listen to them cry? Or are you going to do something about it? My guess is you're going to do everything in your power to get through that wall, right? This is your business, okay? Your why is on the other side of that wall. What are you going to do to get it? To get to them? What are you going to do to make this why a reality? How far would you go for your why? All I keep thinking is, I never want to look down at my kids and tell them, you know, I'm sorry guys, you're just not worth mommy handing out this coupon. You're not worth that phone call. Sorry guys, but you're not worth me traveling an hour to do a party. Yeah, I know it's just a coupon, but I'm sorry babies, you're not worth it to me. Look at your kids right now and tell them that they're not worth it. You look at your husband, you look at your parents, you look at your family, you tell them that they're not worth it. If you can do that, then just walk away. But if you're sitting here like me and you know that you're worth it and your family's worth it, I want you to knock down that wall. And the cool thing is, we weren't left in this room with nothing. We have our sledgehammer. This is your sledgehammer. Okay, guys? You have your tools. You have all your tools. It Works Global didn't leave you empty-handed. You have all this. You have all this as a sledgehammer to knock through that wall. We've given you everything. It Works Global, Mark and Cindy Pentecost have given us everything that we need to knock down that wall and to get to our why. Okay? I hope that story meant something to you, because I know what it did for me and my business. Get to work, guys. That's it. That's what I have for you. Blitz, wrap, repeat. You have it all readily available for you. Now we just have to do it. Don't quit. Stick with us, and you guys are just going to go, you're going to go up. You're going to go to the top, and we can't wait to see you there. We love you guys very, very much, and I can't wait to rub elbows with you at the next meeting. Bye, guys.